Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Pentagon Challenge. As I said in the last episode, we'll be going straight into the next game against Nara, a game that we should be winning, a difficult one away from home. We're 4 games in the league without a win, so it is a big game for us if we do want to win and stick around in the playoff spots. Now, if you guys are enjoying this series, please leave a like on the video. Leave a comment as well, let me know that you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you see when videos go up every single day. And there's a playlist in the description to both this series and the youth only Road to Glory series as well. So if you haven't seen all the previous episodes, there's playlist links in the description, or you can check them out on the channel and you can watch every single episode. So we're going straight into this game away from home against Nara, a team that are in the mid to bottom half of the table. So it is a game we should be winning. We are playing in the Reds, and it's the Blues that come through first, but luckily they don't score from there. We have got a rotated side. You saw the lineup just before the game. Again, lots of games back-to-back. We just don't have the chance to rest the players. In the second half of the season is when we can start resting players and sticking with the same team. But we go 1-0 down here. That's not a good start. We do have finally a week break after this game until the next game. So we just need to get through this one. And we're already 2-0 down, which is not ideal at all. Nearly getting one back there. But we need to really, if we want to stick up in the top, in the playoff spots and be up there at the end of the season, we need to be winning these games. Not going 3-0 down before half-time, but luckily that one is disallowed. But half-time, and we are 2-0 down, and the team is not playing well at all. So we need to really turn this around. We're going to say it's unhappy. Team aren't going to be happy with that. Of course, they're not going to upset all the players. They're all going to play bad. They're all going to want to move club and play rubbish, and we're going to be down the bottom of the table again. It's a hard cycle playing these divisions that I've never played in before. But can we get one back here? We've got a corner out of it. Fortunately, no goal. And that is completely wasted right there. So we need to really get a goal back soon. As I say, with 4 games without a win, there was 3 draws in those last 4 games. But draws don't mean anything. And we go 3-0 down. And that wraps it up. That is game over surely now. We might as well rotate a few players. Might as well bring on Akida's low on fitness. We'll bring him off. Put Usai on. Iraga. We'll bring on Yamada. And anyone else, bring off the right back. And that is it. 3-0 down. Just over half hour to go. 4 changes made. Team is playing rubbish. Of course, we haven't been able to put out a first squad. Purely fitness reasons, injuries, stuff like that. But this is going to be our 5th game in a row without a win. Get a chance here to get one back. Yamada overs it and nothing at all. Just a long free kick straight into the keeper. Wasted again. We've had more possession, more shots on target, more shots in total. 4 clear-cut chances, but nothing ends up in the back of the net. Hopefully soon we get our backup striker back, because he's scored a lot of goals. But that is going to be it for this one. 3-0. No more chances by looks of it. And 3-0 losers. And that will probably take us out of the playoff zone with that result. Of course, still games to play. Let's sim through a couple of days. And there's the other games. Let's have a quick look at the league table. We had already played extra games as it was. But let's have a look at the league. We are playing team 3rd, and they are on a good win streak as well. So that's another difficult game. And we've dropped all the way to 9th position. As I say, it's very tight up the top. Loads of teams. We're only 1 point off still. But that is not the result that we needed to stick up there. So we're down to 9th now. I'm going to play a few more games off camera. Of course, difficult one next, playing 3rd in the league. We're then playing Chiba away from home, or a 6th. So 2 massive games. Mito, where are Mito? They sound new. They're down the bottom. Hopefully we get a win there. We're going to play a few games, hopefully pick up some wins finally, and get back on track and try our best to be in the top 6 come the end of the season. Alright guys, so we're back for the second game of the episode, and we're playing against Roylik, the game we played at the very first game of the league season when we was 2-0 down at half time and won in the 92nd minute with our substitute. And actually our substitute here, Bawanka, hey, I messed up his name there, Bawanika, is back from injury now. And as you will see, he's actually picked up a few goals since injury. So we played 3-0 to Nara and we lost, of course, that you saw. We then played at home and won 2-1. They equalised 85th, but luckily we scored in the 88th. Then against Chiba, Hirase put him 4-0 up, and then I decided to bring on Bawanika. Came back from injury. This was his first game back, played the last 20 minutes and actually picked up a goal. So a loss, but some positive to take from it. We played at home and got a comfortable 2-0 win there. And then unfortunately a 3-2 loss at home against a team that we were fighting for the playoffs as well with. We was 2-0 down at half-time again, pulled it back to 2-2, and then they scored in the 91st minute. So unfortunately, we got nothing out of that game. And I just played one more game against Yamagata away from home, which we picked up a quite comfortable 3-0 win. Again, Bawanaka on the score sheet. So today we are playing another home game against a team in 19th in the league. Another game we should win. We've then got a midweek game against Shonan because we've got the cup coming up next week. Therefore, we got back to the week game. Shonan are in fourth position, so another team we're fighting for the playoffs for. As you can see, we're quite a way off now. We're only 3 points off of Chiba in the 6th place position, but we did drop to 7 points behind the playoffs. The gaps are starting to open up now as we are over halfway through the season. So, the team we're playing are now bottom of the league. So we're playing bottom of the league and then we're playing midweek against the team in 4th. So a slightly rotated side today for this game to try and reserve some players for fitness. I might actually play Subaki in this one. I'm going to start him. So Yamada was injured, but he's now back. So we could actually put him on the bench. Actually, we'll leave him there for now. He's on 95 fitness. We'll let him rest for this game and come back for the midweek game. Yamamoto is suspended for this one. So Sontega comes in at centre-back. Yusi in at centre midfield. I've been subbing him on there. He's picked up a few goals. So we're going to run with this team. See how it gets on. Obviously, we'll rotate some players if they are low on fitness because we should be winning this one comfortably. As we know, that's never the case. If you remember, in our very first season when we played bottom of the league and ended up losing 7-0, that game we thought we would comfortably win. So it's not a guaranteed win here, but it should happen. And then the next game is a very important game, of course, playing 4th in the league. We are slightly overachieving this season. We're unexpected mid-table. So if we are pushing for the playoffs at the end of the season, that would be a very successful season. And we are holding on here. A lot of the opening highlights are going to our opponents. And again, another one. It's only a matter of time before one of these highlights ends up in a goal for them. And they got a corner just before half-time. And that is half-time. And that is not a good first half. Most of those highlights did go to our opponents there. We're going to bring on Ohara, take Akida off. He is a very good player. But we're just going to rest for the next game coming up. Let's go into the second half then. Let's have a look at the stats as well. As long as they don't score here. And they nearly did. Nearly did from the kickoff score. And we finally got a chance. And we put it in the goal for a Yama. The striker, long ball over the top. Does the trick. Our first shot on target ends in our first goal. And the second shot on target gets us the second. We've got another one here. And a third goal. What a start to this second half. Very poor first half. But 3-0 up now in the second half. Time to rotate some players. 3 shots on target. 3 goals. So let's bring on... Oh, should we bring on? Bring on Kobayashi is a first-team player. Or do we bring off Inui? It's a difficult one, this. We'll bring on Kobayashi there. Bring on Samada and drop him to that defensive role. We'll bring off our striker. Let him rest. And we'll bring off... Have we got 2 subs left or just 1 sub? I think it's just 1 sub. So do we bring off the left back or the right back? Right back's the better player. Left back's lower on fitness. We'll bring off the left back. Doesn't get much game time, so we'll bring him on. And we'll try and see the rest of this game out, which we should do. 3-0 up at home to bottom of the league. Should be another comfortable win. 2 goals for our striker. Hopefully we keep a clean sheet because our goal difference isn't good. Of course, the next deciding factor, if we are equal on points come the end of the season, our goal difference is letting us down. So that means we need an extra point on the other teams around us. But 3-0, that's a good result today. Of course, bottom of the league, but you can only beat what's in front of you. 3-0, very good result. Fuyama and Hiraga with the goals. So, a good result. Let's see how that leaves us in the table, and it puts us up to 7th. We are 2 points behind the playoffs now, so we're back in the running. We did drop out of it. We dropped to 7 points behind, but a couple good results. 2 wins on the trot, 2 3-0 wins on the trot as well. Puts us back in the mix. Next up, a big game against Shonan, who are in 4th place. If we do beat them, we go to just 2 points behind them and close the gap to another team. But if they do beat us, of course, we not only lose 3 points, but they gain 3 points and go 8 points clear of us. So a big game coming up next, but that will be in the next episode. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Leave a comment, let me know you're enjoying it. Remember to check the playlists out in the description if you haven't seen the previous episodes or you haven't even started the Youth Only Road to Glory yet. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.